He fooled the smartest people on earth using nothing but trust. This isn't a story about a brilliant criminal mastermind who outsmarted the system with complex algorithms. No, this is the story of Bernie Madoff, a man who built a $65 billion empire on a simple, devastating lie. How did one man deceive so many for so long? The answer is more chilling than you think. Imagine walking into a world of exclusive country clubs, lavish charity galas, and quiet handshakes that move millions. This was Bernie Madoff's world. He wasn't some shady outsider. He was the ultimate insider. He was the former chairman of the Nasdaq Stock Exchange, a respected pillar of Wall Street. When he offered you an investment opportunity, it wasn't a sales pitch, was an invitation into an exclusive club. His strategy seemed genius in its simplicity. He offered steady, consistent returns, month after month, year after year. While the market was a roller coaster of unpredictable highs and lows, Madoff's fund was a calm, predictable ride uphill. It wasn't flashy, promising 10 to 12% returns, which seemed reasonable, not greedy. This consistency was his magic trick. It made sophisticated investors, hedge funds, and even international banks feel secure. They thought they had found the holy grail of investing, high returns with low risk. But here's the secret. There was no strategy. There were no brilliant trades. There were no investments. It was all an illusion. The money from new investors was simply used to pay off the old ones. It's a classic Ponzi scheme, the oldest trick in the book. But Madoff gave it a modern, sophisticated facelift. He wrapped it in the legitimacy of his reputation and the exclusivity of his client list. Getting into Madoff's fund was like trying to get into the most exclusive club in the world. You couldn't just walk in with a check. You had to be invited. You had to know someone. This created an incredible sense of desire and urgency. People begged to give him their money. They felt lucky, chosen. This psychology was Madoff's greatest weapon. He wasn't selling an investment. He was selling status, a sense of belonging to an elite circle of winners. He also cultivated an aura of mystery. He was secretive about his methods, claiming his strategy was proprietary. If anyone asked too many questions, they were politely shown the door. This only fueled the mystique. In a world obsessed with transparency, his secrecy was seen as a sign of genius, not a red flag. He made people feel that questioning him was like questioning gravity. It was just a fact of financial life that Bernie Madoff delivered. For decades, the illusion held. Families invested their life savings. Charities and foundations entrusted him with their endowments. Money meant for cancer research, education, and helping the needy. People planned their retirements, their children's futures, all based on the fake account statements Madoff's firm mailed out like clockwork. These statements showed their wealth growing steadily, a comforting fiction they never thought to question. Then came 2008. The global financial crisis hit, and the house of cards began to sway. Investors, spooked by the market crash, wanted their money back. but the money wasn't there. The requests for withdrawals turned from a trickle into a flood, totaling billions of dollars that Madoff simply didn't have. The magic was gone. The steady stream of new money had dried up. In December 2008, the truth finally came out, not from regulators or investigators, but from Madoff himself. He gathered his sons in his Manhattan apartment and confessed, "It's all one big lie. The largest Ponzi scheme in history had collapsed." The fallout was catastrophic. The $65 billion wasn't the amount stolen, but the amount of fabricated wealth on paper. The actual cash losses were around $20 billion. But to the victims, the numbers were irrelevant. Their life savings, their retirements, their foundations all vanished overnight. People who thought they were multimillionaires discovered they were broke. The stories were heartbreaking. Elderly couples forced to sell their homes, charities shutting their doors, families torn apart by betrayal. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, faced intense scrutiny. They had received credible tips about Madoff for years, but had failed to uncover the fraud. Their investigations were superficial, easily misled by Madoff's fabricated documents and his powerful reputation. He simply told them what they wanted to hear, and they believed him. He was one of them, after all. Madoff was arrested and pleaded guilty. He was sentenced to 150 years in prison, where he died in 2021, but his sentence brought little comfort to his victims. Many never recovered their losses. A court-appointed trustee has managed to recover a significant portion of the stolen money over the years. A Herculean task of untangling a web of global transactions, but you can't recover lost time or shattered dreams. The Madoff scandal is a powerful lesson in human psychology. It shows how easily we can be blinded by trust, reputation, and the desire to belong. We want to believe in the sure thing, the secret formula, the easy win. Madoff didn't just exploit financial systems. He exploited our deepest psychological needs. He sold a dream, and people bought it with everything they had. In the end, this story isn't just about a con man. It's a mirror reflecting our own vulnerabilities. Madoff didn't steal money, he stole faith. He stole faith in the financial system, faith in experts, and for many, faith in other people. And that's a loss far greater than any dollar amount. Thank you for watching. If you found this story compelling, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more deep dives into the stories that shape our world. We'll see you in the next one.